What you're looking at here is a Northfield heavy-duty 16-inch joiner, 96 inches total bed length. This particular one's a 3-knife cutter head. This is the 1956. The serial number on Northfield, the first 2 numbers tell you the year. This particular one is a direct drive, so the motor is connected directly to the cutter head. That cutter head's one piece. The shaft's going right through the motor, and then the rotor's on that. So no V-belts, none of that stuff. This particular one's 3 horsepower, 3-phase. Tons of power, really. I mean, direct drive 3 horsepower is about all you need, or all I need. Northfield likes to core their tables. Super, super accurate. I was talking to Jeff at Northfield one day, and it's like diagonally across the table, the tolerance is like 3,000, so the thickness of a piece of paper. I mean, nice machine, rabbiting edge. This particular machine, now you don't find this on the new ones now. This is a spring joint. People think, oh man, this is a pattern maker's joiner. No, it's not a pattern maker's joiner. That is a spring joint adjustment, and that tilts the outfeed table like a degree or two, just so you can put a little bit of arch in the board if you so choose. That way when you clamp it and glue it up, like if you're doing a table, that's really squeezing the ends together so that you won't, or hopefully you won't get any separation later. Spring joints, I've used it before. It's good for that situation, but I don't use it too often. But extremely accurate. The fence is so very nice, so stout. The Northfield is really a fine piece of equipment. New, this machine is $22,000. But look, they're out on the market. You can get them a lot cheaper. But it's just a nice machine. About from the back of the guard to the front here, you're looking at like 51 inches, 52 inches. So, just to give you an idea on that width. But it runs, this particular one is greased ball bearings, so very smooth. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my 3-phase generator, and I'll power it up for you. Okay, before I power it up, I want to just show you how smooth these machines are. I stood a nickel on its side, and I'm going to go ahead and fire the machine up. And let's take a look at that nickel. These things are so smooth. Just wonderful machines. You can hear how quiet it is. Just a wonderful piece of American-made equipment. So I'll go ahead and power it down. Let's see what that nickel wants to do. Doesn't even think about doing anything. So I'm a big fan of the guards. Guard on a joiner is a big deal. There was a guy a while back, a friend of mine called the Oliver Company when they were in business, tried to get a manual for a joiner. They couldn't let any manuals go because there was a lawsuit going. Some fellow was working on a machine, and the light above went out, and I guess he figured he was going to change it, and why turn the machine off? So he stood on the joiner, got a little too close to the cutter head somehow or another. He ground the ends of his toes off, and he decided Oliver didn't make a good enough guard to keep his toes out of the machine. I always thought they were joiners, not dance floors, but here nor there. Just a funny little story. But all right, thanks for watching.